Hello and welcome back to Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. So we do have new conversations, so let's just jump right into it and check them out.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves, an army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
Alright, let's go and check out this area now.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
No new upgrades or anything? I don't think so. We could certainly try using Dragoons. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and try using Dragoons, see what they're all about.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of A Dune and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready. Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
I will select you first for the new
You
conversation.
look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful. This array displays an overview of the Spear of A Dune's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems. You may begin diverting Solarite now.
Alright, provides extra supply at the start of each mission, reducing the need to build pylons, requires 5 Solarite per level. Or reduce the time required to warp structures onto the battlefield, requires 5 Solarite per level. I think I'd rather have the reduced build times, to be honest. Chrono Surge, cooldown 60, increase the structure's unit warp-in and research speed by 1000% for 20 seconds. Temporal Field creates 3 temporal fields that freeze enemy units and structures in time for 20 seconds. Heroic units are slowed by 50%. So I think we'll go ahead and reduce the warp in time for structures. Oh, I guess that's max. The system is operating at maximum slow rate and cannot be increased further. Alright. I'm not too worried about that. And these two don't really tickle my fancy as of yet. Warp in reinforcements. Quickly warp in a pylon with 2 melee warriors and 2 ranged warriors to any visible location. Alright, so Solar Lance. That sounds interesting. Strafes the target area with powerful laser beams. Fires 3 beams, dealing 200 damage with each beam. I think that's my next thing I want to get. So I guess we'll leave it like that for now. I guess we could always reset it. So might as well just throw that in there. Because we could always just reset it and allocate it somewhere else as we need it. Where else are we going? Next mission's available. That's just archives. So let's go ahead to the bridge and check out what missions are available now. We can go back and do the Dark Templar one.
These corps making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it. Welcome to Bennett Port. At least what's left of it. Mobius corps entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the Keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The Keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
Alright, James, let's do this.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire up that keystone again.
Let's go ahead, set up pylon here. And I think we'll do the same thing over here, set up a pylon or something.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
Attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Alright, so let's go ahead and establish the second base. We probably don't need it just yet, but I'm a little bit greedy, so we're going to go ahead and start that. And then we'll go ahead and build more forces later on. So let's go ahead and check this situation out. So we got 3 immortals here for defenses when they attack down south. And then we have a small army up here as well with the ability to warp in more units. And same thing over here, we could warp in units there as well as needed, so that's good. And we have our orbital strike charging up again. Let's go ahead and click on that. Get more gas going as well. And... uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You have not enough minerals.
Can't attack there yet. Alright, so we'll wait until the Zerg gets there and then we'll just orbital attack them. There we go.
I have returned.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
I return to Souls.
Move forward with them. Here comes a hybrid. We gotta go ahead and destroy that thing as fast as possible before all the Terran armies get eliminated. But you know what? It seems like I'm a little bit too late, so... uh-oh.
push the battle line forward.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
We won't give him a chance.
Your allies are in battle. You have enough minerals. I have returned.
Well, that did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
What? I didn't do this? Aw, man. I thought I was able to get that one too. Oh well. What can you do? Alright, so we'll do one more mission. I think I'll do 2 missions per episode.
Rohana. Preserver. Rohana.
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Alright, so back to Spear of A Dune. Let's see what new stuff has come out of that. So we got a new conversation with Carax.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you, I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Carax. There is little time.
See how many points we have now. We have 15 remaining points. Can't really do much with that. I mean, we could take it out of here and then allocate it somewhere else, but I think we're just gonna leave it like that for now. And let's go ahead and travel somewhere else. So we have new conversations on the bridge, the War Council. There's new upgrades available. That's pretty awesome. Maybe it's for the Immortals. So let's go ahead and check that out. And there's no new conversation here, but let's go ahead to the panel and see what upgrades we have.
Now be added to our army, Hierarch.
So we have a damage barrier and shadow cannon. So let's go ahead and check out what each of those are. So the shadow cannon deals damage, or I should say deals heavy damage to enemy ground or air units. Deals bonus damage to armored units. That could be good, dealing damage to air and ground.
I return to serve.
Creates a barrier that absorbs large amounts of incoming damage, deals bonus damage to armored units. Shadow cannon. I think we're gonna go ahead, stick with the normal immortal, and then go ahead and change that back to the stalker and keep our whirlwind. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Or should we go check out what the shadow charge is like? I mean, it could be beneficial. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with the whirlwind. It's too awesome. Alright, is there any other conversations available? Nope, just at the bridge. So, we do have a conversation with Raynor. Let's go check that out.
There.
Oh, it's not Raynor,
Your
Swan.
Royal Ness? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy?
Heh, that's a fun interaction. So there's nothing else? Warp travel ready?
Old friend, I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this...
Alright, so we could go back to Shakuras, or we could go to Glacius. I'm not too sure which one I want to travel to. So let's go ahead, check this out, and see what we can do here. I suppose we might be fighting Zerg.
Is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
New conversations available. Alright, so let's check them out.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Ire when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the Kala to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded, at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver.
First you consort with those Terrans, and now the Fallen Ones? It is heresy. You must know this.
The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the Aeon of Strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult.
I've been trying to isolate the major population centers in need of evacuation. The Zerg signatures far outnumber those of the Protoss, but most of the survivors seem to have gathered within Talametros.
There must be Nerazine phase-smiths you know among them. Those who stayed behind.
I am not seeing any Protoss life signs from within the engineering base, Hierarch.
Then they have met their fate.
Or perhaps they've fought their way to safety. The Dark Templar do not follow our caste system. Some of their faithsmiths are trained warriors, skilled as any of ours.
That does give them an advantage I had not realized. But then, our people are very different.
Of course, Hierarch.
Alright, with all the conversations out of the way, we could go back to the bridge and start this mission. And let's see what this gets us into.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Talametros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Talametros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
So right off the bat, we have the Dark Shrine, so we can make Dark Templars. That's good. And I don't think we're gonna go ahead with gas yet.
My Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
What would you ask of us?
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. A Void Thrasher.
Void Thrasher, huh?
By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Indeed.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
Take it out before it unleashes its next attack.
But it
There we
will
go.
be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Artanis, the city of Talametros is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Run! Run, you Dark Templars. Block them in. We gotta go, kill Thrasher. While that happens, let's go ahead and start warping in a second army.
Should buy the conduit more time.
So we got all the bonus
Recovering
objectives,
the last
excellent.
Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
Void. Intriguing. You require skills.
You must construct additional pylon. Upgrade my life for hire. The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Excellent. So we did get all 3 achievements, that's good. So complete the Amon's Reach mission. Complete the Amon's Reach mission without letting the warp conduit drop below 2,000 life. And free all Protoss launch bays before the last Void Thrasher appears in Amon's Reach on normal difficulty. Hooray! So let's go ahead and continue. If there's a cutscene, we'll go ahead and watch that. But after that, I think this is it. So let's see what happens.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon's Zerg pour through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Alright, so with that said, I think this is it for now. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, until next time, I'll see you guys later.